The profound questions of Pluto in Aquarius, rethinking individuals, societies, and the future. As Pluto moves into Aquarius, it heralds a period of profound transformation, one that challenges our notions of identity, power, and collective values. Aquarius, ruled by Uranus, is a sign of intellectual freedom, innovation, and radical social change. Pluto, the planet of deep transformation, forces us to confront the hidden, often uncomfortable forces at play within our personal and societal structures. Together, these forces will push us to ask some of the most difficult and essential questions about the future. What will we discover about individuals and societies during this transit? What fundamental aspects of our existence will be called into question? Let's explore the profound inquiries that will emerge as Pluto moves through Aquarius, shaping the trajectory of humanity in the coming years. Number one question: what does it mean to belong? At the heart of Aquarius is the idea of the collective, of shared knowledge and progress. But as Pluto moves through Aquarius, we will be first to ask, what truly belongs to the collective? Is belonging defined by geographic location, social status, or shared values? As technology advances and global connectivity grows, who decides who is included and who is excluded? This question is particularly poignant in a time when borders are increasingly blurred, not just physically, but ideologically and digitally. Are we open to the participation of all, or are some individuals and groups considered outsiders by default? Pluto in Aquarius will challenge us to reimagine the concept of belonging, urging us to reconsider our definitions of community, citizenship, and identity. Second question: how do we define meaningful inclusion? While Pluto in Aquarius will bring about a wave of technological and social progress, it will also challenge us to ask, what does inclusivity really mean? In a time when diversity is often lauded, it's crucial to question whether inclusivity is being pursued for its own sake or with deeper, more meaningful purpose. Inclusivity should not merely be a superficial gesture, but must have substance and direction. Are we creating spaces for true participation, or are we following tokenism to flourish? Are we welcoming people with the intention to truly listen, integrate, and evolve, or is it simply about numbers? These transits will push societies to critically examine how genuine inclusion can be achieved, ensuring that every voice is valued in shaping the future, not just present as a symbolic gesture. Third question: how will technology reshape humanity? One of the defining features of Pluto in Aquarius will be its intersection with technology. The rapid pace of technological advancements, particularly in artificial intelligence, data collection, and digital networks, will force us to ask, how do we want technology to shape our future? With the rise of the digital age, new questions about privacy, data sovereignty, and human rights will emerge. Are we in control of the technologies we create, or have we become subjects to them? What happens when algorithms start dictating our choices, our relationships, and even our identities? In this era, Pluto in Aquarius will provoke questions not just about the role of technology in our lives, but about the moral and ethical responsibilities that come with it. How do we use technology to enhance human experience while ensuring that it does not erode our sense of autonomy, privacy, or connection? Fourth question: what role will power play in the age of decentralization? Aquarius is a sign that values the decentralization of power. But Pluto challenges us to reconsider who holds power and how it is wielded. During this transit, we will face significant questions about authority and control. How can power be distributed more equally, especially in a world where traditional hierarchies are becoming increasingly irrelevant? As we transition into this new era, we must ask, how do we dismantle old systems of control without creating new forms of dominance? Can we truly create egalitarian systems that respect both individual autonomy and collective well being? Pluto in Aquarius will demand that we reimagine power structures in a way that allows for individual freedom while fostering a sense of shared responsibility and accountability. This will lead to intense discussions about collective ownership, social responsibility, and the distribution of resources. Fifth question: what is the true purpose of progress? At its core, Pluto in Aquarius will force us to ask, what is progress really for? Is progress defined by technological innovation, economic growth, or the pursuit of individual success? Or is it true or is true progress about the evolution of human consciousness, the well-being of the planet, and the sustainability of our communities? With the rise of global crises such as climate change, wealth inequality, and political instability, we must ask ourselves whether the progress we've achieved thus far is truly advancing us toward a future better than what we have now, or one that serves only the interests of a select few. As Pluto digs deep into Aquarius, we will have to evaluate the purpose behind progress, ensuring that it serves a higher collective good and not just the perpetuation of systems that ultimately harm our environment, societies, and personal well being. Sixth question: how will we define identity in an interconnected world? With Aquarius ruling over technology and the future of human connection, Pluto in Aquarius will spark questions about identity in an increasingly interconnected world. How do we define who we are when the boundaries between the self and the other are increasingly blurred? As globalization continues to bring us closer together through digital networks, personal and cultural identities are no longer as fixed as they once were. Are we defined by the cultures we come from, the ideas we hold, or the technologies we embrace? Pluto's transformative power will push us to explore the fluidity of identity, shifting from rigid, static definitions to more dynamic, inclusive understandings of who we are as individuals within the global community. In conclusion, ultimately, Pluto in Aquarius will push us to confront and answer some of the most pressing and complex questions about individuals, society, and the future of humanity. The answers may not come easily, and the process will be anything but smooth. In the early stages of this transit, there will be purges, disruptions, and violent shifts as old power structures are dismantled. But as time moves on, the deeper work of re-evaluating, redefining, and reconstructing will take shape, leading to a more connected, inclusive, and purpose-driven world. At its core, Pluto in Aquarius is a call to examine the meaning behind progress, technology, and social structures to ensure that the future we are creating is one that is not only innovative but also deeply human, deeply just,